Welcome to the Divested Zealot Response Channel. And this is your host, the Black Lion, where we rain fire down upon them and we burn all of them wicked ways. This is my first upload, and we will be exposing a black witch, a Jezebel, a black Jezebel, a black ghetto-gagger who goes by the name of Divested Zealot. She is the worst type of black woman that you will ever find. She is the type of black female that the Bible speaks about. She is a Jezebel, and all of the women on her panel, they are Jezebels. They curse. They loudmouths. They ratchet. Ghetto gaggers. And we're going to show you a little clip where I, the Black Lion, I was able to infiltrate her panel and I got her busted. Now, for those who don't know, Divested Zealot, she is a part of the new movement of the Black Jezebel, and it's called the divesting movement. Now, the divesting movement, in a nutshell, you have these Jezebel spirit black females who have come together on YouTube, and they're running a campaign, a racist campaign, saying that all black men should be hung, killed, aborted. And we're going to show you the profile pic of this demon's channel, this dustet. One of the terms they love to call black men are dusties. But we're going to reverse it on them, and we're going to call them dustets. That's right. They Jezebel dustets. So for everybody that's listening, I want you to subscribe, hit the like button, and share these videos. I am the Black Lion. And this Jezebel, all they do on every show, they uplift the white man. And on every panel, they call the white man Zaddy. They call him Zaddy, Z-A-D-D-Y. And you know what that tells me about these Jezebels? They didn't have a father in their life. And that's why they calling the white man daddy, Zaddy. You see, these type of Jezebel females, they are the byproduct of single parent homes, which, by the way, and we're going to get into that, which, by the way, everything that they complain about on their channel relating to black men, they have the power to control. But we'll get into that later. On this channel, Divested Zealot, and she's not the only one. They have a repetitive topic. They like to dig up dirt on black men. They like to show you news clips of black serial killers, black rapists, black pedophiles, black anything derogatory or anything that's off-putting to the black man's character. They have no problem showing it. But I got her busted on her own panel because since you want to hang out the dirty laundry of black men before the world, and since you want to be the puppet of the white man, since you want to continue the house plantation sellout legacy of black America, since you want to go back to the plantation days, since you want to go back to the days when black women were bed wenches, when black women were getting raped in the back barn behind the master's house. Since you want to go that route, and since you want to allow white people to weaponize her against black people, guess what? I don't mind meeting her where she is coming at. Because one thing as a black lion, as a black man, that I'm not going to do, I refuse to not voice my opinion on this latest movement of black Jezebels. That would be wrong for me not to expose these Jezebels. Someone has to do it, and I don't mind doing it. That's why I started this channel. And this will be my very first upload. But on this channel, I intend to show all of the things, all of the dirty, nasty things that these Jezebel black women partake in. The most vile, the most raunchiest, the nastiest, the most horrible sexual acts that you will ever see on the entire internet is being performed by black Jezebel females. And I specifically say black Jezebel females because I want it to be known I'm not partaking in this gender war thing because that's immature and that doesn't benefit black people. It's 2021, and if anything, we have no room to be in a gender war. So I'm not here to partake in a gender war. What I'm here to do is to expose these black Jezebels. I'm here to highlight the pathology within their mindset. So without further ado, and I'll continue to talk later, I'm going to show you the clip where me, the Black Lion, was able to infiltrate the panel of let me rinse my mouth out. Nothing is divine about her. Of Divested Zealot. And here we go.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Let me let the ladies up in here.
Ghettogaggers.com. Black women are drinking.
Ugh. So that right there is what I'm talking about. Let me play Young Pharaoh again so you can see they sound.
Now I want y'all to notice something. When I came in, I knew I didn't have a lot of time to say what I had to say. Because one thing about Divested Zealot or Zealot, she is a coward. All of these swirlers, divestors, they are nothing but cowards. She doesn't allow men to come on her channel. She don't like men like myself to go back and forth with her because she's afraid of what we may say. She wasn't expecting me to shout out ghettogaggers. And you can hear the fear in her voice when I said it. She started stuttering. She said, let me play it again.
This man is having a mental health breakdown, and you pick-me's are picking on him, and he's picking on Kevin Samuels. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Let me let the ladies up in here.
Ghettogaggers.com. Black women are drinking.
Ugh. So that right there is what I'm talking about. Let me play
You hear the nervousness when she said, let me play, you can hear the trembling in her voice. Because, and what I was going to say, and we're going to play the rest of the clip. What I was going to say is that on ghettogaggers.com and in the future videos that we do, after I upload this first video, I will show the receipts of black women. See, they always talking about black men, the failures of the black community, and they never talk about the highest percentage of black men who are positive. She takes her time to Google the worst things that she can find about black men. And then she'll use one incident and then she'll try to paint all black men as this one bad character who she researched. And that's why we're going to meet them where they coming at. We're going to meet them at the line. If they want to play that game, we can play that game too. That's what this channel is about. They are going to have to answer about the Jezebel behavior of black women all throughout America. Since they want to hang out the dirty laundry of black men before the world, we will hang out the dirty laundry of these black Jezebels before the world. So everyone can see that these black women are lying on black men. All black men are not bad. And I'm one who can attest to that. I don't have no felonies. I'm a business owner. I work, take care of myself and my community. But she'll never uplift a black man because she is a Jezebel. Okay? So let's play the rest of the clip.
Young Pharaoh again, so you can see they sound identical. Where's my tab at?
Black women on ghettogaggers are drinking their own vomit. You see it?
Child, I can't.
Niggas, white bitches say black penis on Pornhub all the time.
Now you see, I came back in. See, she thought she had kicked me out of the panel, but I came back in and I was able to complete my sentence. And what I said was, black women on ghettogaggers are literally kneeling down before the white man. Listen, people, I kid you not. They are literally kneeling down before the white man. And in future videos, we will show the footage. They are literally kneeling down before white men, holding their heads back, opening up their mouths, and allowing the white man to use them as a human toilet. I kid you not. Not just one black woman, not just two black women, not just three, not just four. We have hundreds of black women doing this. They are literally allowing white men, zaddies, piss in their mouth, and then they swallow huge gulps of urine. They let the white man spit on them, smack them. They let white zaddy stick his fingers down their throat and make them vomit. Then white zaddy, he takes a doggy bowl. These black women throw up in the doggy bowl. And guess what white zaddy does after they finish? He takes the dog bowl full of puke. He makes the Jezebel black woman kneel down in front of the camera with spit and urine dripping all down her face. He then makes these black Jezebel women kneel down in front of the camera with spit and urine dripping all down their face. And then they have a silly look on their face. And then guess what he does? He takes the dog bowl that they threw up in and he pours it on top of their head. And then the puke comes sliding down their face. I kid you not. I will show the receipts. Since Divested Zealot and none of these swirlers want to talk about it, we will show you how nasty this Jezebel spirit is. They are nasty. They use vile language and they practice gutter sex with white men. And I'm here to tell you that the end of the rainbow for the swirlers, there is no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The end of the rainbow for swirlers and divestors is a seat on ghetto-gaggers. Because they always talking about white men, black men don't build and don't got no power. Okay, we'll get to that. But if you saying that you want to get with a zaddy, well, guess what? The supreme authority white man, he's going to exercise his authority. And one of the ways he exercises his authority, since you want to brag about zaddy so much, one of the ways the white man exercises his authority is treating black women any kind of way. So since you black women, divestors, swirlers, say that you are divesting out of the black community, and you saying that you're going to the white man and he has so much power, if he has so much power, then why should he have to respect you? For what? What can you give him? You are a woman at the end of the day. He treats his own women like that on the internet. So why would he treat a black woman better than his own woman? He's not. He treat the black women worse than the white women on ghetto-gaggers. He spit on them. Listen, y'all. I saw one scene where they had this black woman, after they had pissed on her, and after she had vomited all over the floor, guess what they did? They took her by her legs and used her like a mob. They turned her into a mob, and she was mopping up her own vomit and urine. I kid you not. And you know those weaves that all of them black women like to wear? They was taking the weave and mopping up the piss and the throw up off the floor. This is what Divested Zealot will never tell you. You know why? And you know why she hung up? Because she was too embarrassed. She was embarrassed about what the Black Lion had to say. Because the Black Lion would pour fire on them and all of them wicked ways. She was embarrassed about what I had to say. That's why she was so in a hurry to kick me off the panel. Because she was like, I can't show nothing worse than this. That's right. I don't care what she brings up. She will never be able to bring up the dirt that we can bring up. Man, I got so much that I'm gonna show you guys in the future videos that we do. I'm gonna edit it, and I gotta make sure it's tight. I'm not gonna keep you long. We're gonna get straight to the point, and I'm gonna show you all of the evidence that these divestors / swirlers, what they don't want to talk about. I mean, on ghetto-gaggers, these black women, they let these white zaddies put toilet plungers up their ass. They having anal sex. They holding open the mouths of black women. You know how you gonna clear your throat like I don't know the word for it, but they like I guess cocking up spit and spitting in the mouth of these black Jezebels. They spit down their throat. And then they make them perform oral sex on them, and they stick their penis all down their throat of these black women until they throw up. It's sad. But you think I care? Absolutely not. Because this is what the divestors are saying that black women should do. Jump the flagship and go over there to White Zaddy so he can treat you like ghetto-gaggers. That's what they're saying. So I don't have no problem with them doing it. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Remember that song? These women don't want to be saved. So we just got to let them go because they have fell for the program. They are programmed. They are nothing but white zombies in black bodies. They are absent of a black soul and spirit and mind. And we just got to let them go. Let me show you a little something. Look at Look at the profile pic for this Ghetto Gaggers channel. She has a picture. Let me see if I can blow it up. She has a picture of a black man hanging on a noose with a black girl swinging, like she don't care, like, oh, it's nothing. But this is the spirit of these Jezebels in picture form. They don't care. And again, I want to emphasize, this is not all black women. We are targeting these swirlers and these divestors. Because one thing we're not going to do, we're not going to be like the divestors and use a broad paint stroke and paint everybody in the black community as bad. We're not going to do that because we're not partaking in this gender war thing. We just exposing these Jezebels like Divested Zealot. Look at some of her videos. Everything is about degrading black men. She never talks about anything positive. Hours and hours. Hours and hours of BS. And there's no need to play. There's no need to play anything on her playlist. Let's see what this one says. Look, for instance, in this one, she says, man accused of knowingly spreading HIV. So what she does, she'll dig up some dirt about a black man doing something, but she doesn't report the case about the white, how many of you remember that white guy? He was a DJ. I believe he was from South Carolina. DJ Pope Kid. He gave over 639 black females reported HIV. Over 639 black females. Do you think this bitch Jezebel said anything about it? No, she didn't. And that's where this channel comes in to fill in that void. This is where this channel comes in. Here's another one of her stooges by the name of Lexus Exodus. But we're gonna get on her in one of our future videos. It's something I want to say about her as well. But in this one, we want to focus on this Divested Zealot. And, before I go, I want to say this. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. Like the Bible says, there is nothing new under the sun. What you see with this Divested Zealot and these black Jezebels and this swirler divester community, what you see coming from them is nothing but the reincarnation of house Negroes. And it's about high time that the real black people expose these house Negroes, and we must eliminate them. We must eliminate them. We must expose them, and we must show the world, like they trying to show us in a negative image to the world. We have to show the entire world that we are not going to tolerate this. And we're going to have to show the world that we don't respect divestors. We don't respect swirlers. Once you go to the other side of the fence, once you start degrading black men, don't come back. And this is one thing that these swirlers will realize. See, once they jump the fence, they get no respect. Everything on the other side, they must be in total submission. Because one thing about white people, they're not taking no lip from Divested Zealot or any of these Jezebels. They get one chance to show defiance with the white community, and they will be dealt with. And what I mean by that is they're going to give them the boot, literally. Because being over on that side, you already getting the boot anyway, because you have to kiss ass. Just like on her panel, the only thing they do is pedestalize white men. They worship white men. White men can do nothing wrong. But they put themselves in a situation where, see, white people are listening to this stuff. It's not just black people listening to this. White men are listening to this. White females are listening to this. So when they go over to the other side, trying to date and swirl and whatever, once they show any defiance, once they have a moment when they are not submissive, it's going to go downhill. Once that white man cheats on them, it's all downhill. So once they get in them situations, in them swirling situations, if it messes up, that's it. If they get pregnant by a white man, they're going to end up in a situation like Crystal and Karazin, which is a well-known and a well-documented white ass kisser who has a child by a black man and about 3 kids by a white man. But now she is divorced from the white man. And my point is, one thing about the white community, once you get in a relationship with a white man and you have a kid and it don't work out, you don't get no more chances. That's what Divested Zealot and them swirlers, that's what they're not telling. They selling these black women an illusion. They selling them an illusion. Once you have that biracial kid, you are stuck in a submission role for the rest of your duration over on the other side. You will have to buck dance for that white man for the rest of your life. Because as soon as he sees any defiance, after you have done all of that white ass worshiping and white boot licking, once he sees any defiance and the relationship start going south, that's going to be it. And then you're going to be left in a situation like Crystal and Karazin with biracial kids. See, black men typically are more tolerant to women who have children outside of wedlock, single women with children. White men typically, and Asian men and men of other nationalities, they typically don't tolerate women who have kids by other men. So let's just say one of these divestors, they get pregnant. And lo and behold, it don't work out. And they stuck with a biracial kid. No other white man is going to deal with them. So my point is, in the divestor world, you get one shot. And if it messes up, that's it. You get one time to mess up, because no white man is wifing up no black woman with no biracial kid. They rarely even do it with their own race. If a white woman has a divorce and she got kids by another white man, you don't see other white men typically wifing up a white woman who has kids by another white man. So if you know they don't do it for their own race, you best believe they're not going to do it for no black woman with no biracial kid. You can forget that. So these swirlers, they get one opportunity. You don't get 3 strikes. You get one swing at it, and that's it. And here's another thing. Once you have a child, your value goes down. See, these women on these divestor panels, most of them are middle-aged black women who had, failed relationships. And we're going to talk about that in the next video. And the title of that video will be The Type of Women Who Follow Black Women Like Divested Zealot. We'll talk about that. But these are typically middle-aged black women. They at the tail end of their looks, meaning The way they look is fading away. Now that goes for any woman of any race. You only get a certain amount of window to look sexy and beautiful. That goes for black women, white women. All men judge females by the way you look. That's another thing that these divestors are not telling. It don't matter if you go to the white, the Hispanic, the Arab. If you don't look good, nobody is going to want to pick you. If you got multiple children, if you got biracial kids from a white relationship that didn't work out, too bad. Sorry, nobody is going to take you serious. Somebody will sleep with you, but isn't that what you say you're running from when you escape Blackistan? For those who don't know, Blackistan is a terminology that they give the black community. And one of the things they say they are escaping is being with men who only use them for sex, this, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to get into all of that. But basically, they don't understand that over on the other side, it's no different. Men judge women based upon sex appeal. It's no way around that. And what these divestors don't understand, you get one swing. And once you miss it, once that relationship messes up, that's it. After that, you just going to be passed around the white community like a rag doll, just like those black Jezebels on ghettogaggers.com. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is the very first video. We got Divested Zealot Exposed. And if there's anything that you all would like me to talk about, leave it in the comment section below. If you know of any grimy, nasty behavior that these Jezebels partake in, leave me the links in the comment section below. I'll take a look at it. I'll expose them, because best believe the things that black women are doing on the internet, black men don't even come close. I'll even say this: no race of people, no women on earth are doing the type of things that black women are doing all over the internet. Since they want to go there, let's go there. Let's play hardball. Let's get it. And this is the Black Lion signing out, where we pour fire on them and fire on them wicked ways. And this is the Black Lion signing out. This is the Divested Zealot Response channel, where we get swirlers and divestors exposed. And this is Black Lion signing out. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.